Hi all and welcome to No Man's Sky Week 2 update. Well, I'm going to call it Week 2, I'm not sure where we are, but it's Week 2. Shortly after recording last week's video, I followed the quest and hit a planet which had the quest objective on. Unfortunately, that planet was highly aggressive sentinels. As soon as I landed, I come out of my ship, I scanned the first rock and got attacked by sentinels. So I immediately took off, left the planet. I had a search around. All of the quests I needed to continue with were all on aggressive sentinel planets. So that game got deleted and I started again. For me, as per previous videos on No Man's Sky, it's not too much of an issue because I have old Twitch drops that I'm able to collect, salvage, and that gives me a massive boost when starting in the new games. Now, to confirm, I don't play the exploration, which is No Man's Sky's version of seasons or leagues, because I find them too overbearing, and if you literally do not know life the game for the first few days, it is very hard to complete some of the objectives because the community, the fast runners, have already got there. Now there are multiple guides online showing you how to complete the various quest lines in 6 to 7 hours, and if you follow those, as soon as the new exploration is out, then you'll be fine. But I'm not one like that. So this is non-exploration or standard, if you like, which is possibly why I like playing the game. So anyway, all that out of the way, let's get on to where I've been doing. Today is the 2nd of July. It is 08:38 British summertime. That's about 1 GMT plus 1. So yesterday, Saturday, I spent all day playing No Man's Sky, setting up this particular game. I spent 3 hours looking for a paradise planet. I then found a paradise planet. I then scoured the planet using my visor to find an electromagnetic field, so I have unlimited power and didn't have to worry about solar panels or biofuel generators. So this is my main planet. I have built a 4x4 house here out of alloy because that's my favourite thing. I've stuck my gold statue in the corner here. I've got a lovely view of the planet out of this window. Over here we've got the construction unit, we've got the signal booster just because, save beacon just outside the door, and the galactic trade channel. We come out, we've got the alternate landing platform here for my spaceship. Again, this is a Twitch drop ship from years ago. We've got the roamer bay over there with the roamer, which I never used, but it's over there. This is the electromagnetic field. It is only a B strength, but it's fine. It's generating enough power at the moment. And we've got that hooked up to the teleporter, and I've got 4 storage containers at the moment. One with crafting materials, one with components, one with all the upgrades and patterns. Let me just turn off the sound a minute. There we go. As I was saying, one with patterns, one with upgrades and patterns, because I am waiting on an S-class multi-tool and an S-class ship, and then I'll use all these healthy, tasty bits in there. And then I've just built another one just because I wanted to and I had the space, and things were getting a bit crowded. We've got a couple of batteries here just as travelling points round to the base, and we have so far hired the overseer and the science officer. We are on our way to find the Viking weapons person. There's the power base. There's my main computer for this base. So let's have a look. My starship is an A class, you can see. It's got 20 tech space, 24 storage, and a maneuverability of 443. That is baseline, as you can see, with all powered up. We're on 554. and this is my kind of first ship from the old Twitch drops. It is the best one because it's got the maneuverability, so when I get into pirate fights I can actually kill them. There is a better ship I got from Twitch drops. This tech is maxed out, the storage is almost maxed out, but its maneuverability is, its base maneuverability is only about 200. So when I get into fights, it's ridiculously slow and it stresses me out. So I sold that Twitch drop ship for about 40 million credits. And I went through all the other ships and done that. My biggest problem is a well-known community problem, and that is far too many multi-tools, and you can only have 6. So I've got a junk, that's my main one, junk, and a backup. The junk ones I hold on to because you can't get rid of them. So I usually just strip them out and then just replace them. So this hasn't got anything useful on there, just the standard stuff, but it does have a spare bolt caster. I'm going to take that and pop it in the pattern shed for later. If I repaired this is a Sentinel gun, I need to look up what is the best tools, etc. I'm starting to get to that stage already. Let's find the main multi-tool. There we go. So this is my multi-tool at the moment. It's an A class I found in a minor settlement. Cost me 4 million credits with a junk one I had, so I swapped it out. As you can see, that it's got large text, like 30 odd text places. So I'm in the middle of just, I put in what I had at the time. So a couple of S class mining drills, an A class, the advanced mining class, the 3 visors, etc, etc. What I'm going to do at some point is go through and do a video on how to start No Man's Sky. Not if you want to do exploration, because the exploration, like I said, you really need to do this quite quickly, and at the end of that they go into effectively what I'm in now is standard. But how to set it up, how to set up No Man's Sky for solo self-found or multiplayer and all that stuff, and what I would suggest you do to get yourself started so you can have an easy time of it. And I might do that at some point. Anyway, so this is my main base in a paradise world with an electromagnetic field. Let's go and do some teleportation bits. So we've got a uranium mine here. Let's just teleport. This is a bit I hate, is the waiting for the teleportation. So this is on a radioactive planet. There's a biofuel generator. A full biofuel generator will last 48 hours, which is why I use them. It takes up carbon, but carbon's easy. There's the mine with 2 supply depots. So just pick up whatever uranium is stored. Boop. There we go. I should empty 5 solos. Yep. And we quickly jump out. This is only a 2x2 one, built on half a cliff. The only reason this is here is to help with the radiation stuff. Eventually this will have a trade, galactic trade channel in there, and some other little bits like a save beacon, but that is later on in my progress. So if done uranium, we'll pop over to the copper mine, pick up some copper, which obviously then turns into chromatic metal. Speaking of chromatic metal, I was doing the first stage of the Apollo quest where you go around and follow the hollow Terminus, and I dropped down a refinery, and about an hour before this I found 10,000 runaway mold. So I put all 10,000 into the refinery, I set it off, I did the first part of the hollow Terminus speaking to Apollo. I dropped back down, filled up the fuel, let it run again, and I did some mining and stuff around the area. I kept on going back to the refinery to top it up. It had finally finished. I went back to Apollo to do the next part of the quest, and then I forgot to pick it up. So somewhere in my universe, on a planet close by, next to a hollow terminus, is an oil refinery with 2,500 nanites. Because runaway mold turns into nanites. So yeah, I have no idea where it is. I spent an hour trying to find it. I couldn't find it, so I'm an all portable refinery down and 2,500 nanites down. Somewhere on a planet there is an oil refinery with 2,500 nanites. Oh, that's fine. I've managed to recoup some of those nanites through other places. Oh dear. Right, this is another paradise planet I found, and this is got a copper mine on there, which is just up here. So I'll just pick up cobalt. Sorry, pick up the cobalt. Need that to build some ship fuel. So I haven't done much with this one. Where's my teleporter? Where is the teleporter? There's a ship landed on the teleporter. Let's just move the ship a minute. Go there. No. Have I not bought a teleporter yet? Oh. Doesn't look like I built a teleporter for this base yet. Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, let's quickly build one then. I've just purchased that. Clear off that terminal. Go in here. No, it's not in here. It's in here. And up. Metal plate. That's why you need ferrite dust. A ton of ferrite dust. Always going through metal plates. Right, let's just pop that there. Go into power. Build a biofuel rejector thing. Put it where is there. Get a piece of electrical wiring. Boom, boom, done. Fill up the reactor. Boom, there we go. That's that sorted out. I'm not going to build it, but I found an A-class oxygen mine, so I just need to pop there at some point and build that. I've got a freighter already. It's only a C-class, but the reason I've got the C-class, I have come across a B-class, and I found an A-class as well. The B-class was just full of farming. Don't crash, thank you. Farming cultivation areas, and I really couldn't be bothered to strip it and rebuild it. And the A-class had nothing. In fact, it was damaged, and I couldn't bother to repair it. The reason I've kept this C-class one is not only did it already have a storage container module fitted, but it's got these stellar extractor cores fitted as well. So every 3 minutes I get one chromatic material. I'm assuming these fill up once this is done, but at the moment all I do is just keep them coming in here and grabbing the chromatic. So, and like I said, it's got this here. I can't build a corridor over this external plankway bit. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but this freighter's got not one but two of the stellar thingies, and I don't have that pattern yet, so at the moment I'm going to stay here. It's also got the exocraft teleporter as well, so that's quite handy. So I'm kind of stuck with this C-class at the moment. In addition to that, I have built on top of it, excuse me, we go up here. We've got the galactic terminal here I've already built. And the reason I do this is mainly to pick up ferrite dust. Once you get to about 5 million credits, you can easily just buy most of your materials, as long as you've got your freighter running with a good sized fleet, which we'll go into in a minute. I'm just looking at the prices of everything. Do I need anything else? I could probably buy 15 of those, save my ferrite dust. Excuse me, there we go. Oh, have I just built that double? Yeah, that's right, I'll use them. What's that? Oh, that needs to go in a storage container, so does that. That's the storage container stuff. So that's that. Now, I've built 5 fleet command units, and most of the time they're being used. I had to recall one because it got damaged. That blue light is one on a mission. So let's see what we get from the other 3. Debrief Commander, 400k. Get Knip, I sell that. Magna Gold, that's for late game. Another 300k. Some Ammonium, another 300k. Nitrogen Salt, Enriched Carbon, nothing. 216 nanites, nice, and that comes home. This is why you need to have your freighter as quickly as possible, and then you just need to grind out currency, like the units to buy a thing. There you go, 1.1 million credits. Right, 300,000 again, 300,000, 200,000, 200,000, 200,000, activated indium. 573. Whoa. Ammonium, convergence cubes, get Knip again, iridesite, chromatic 500 chromat. Wow, this was successful. Gee whiz. And a rare item. Nice. Wait for all that to dip in. I'll go for the next one. $1.5 million. There we go. Obviously, the amount of currency I have invested in this fleet so far is reaching about 50 to 60 million. With all the ships I've brought and the freighter as well. The freighter itself was, I think it was about 9 million because of the 2 stellar thingies, but that's fine. Activated emerald. No, I need emerald. It's one of the hardest ones to find. Ooh, it's another artifact. What I'm going to do now is go back, I think it's this way, to the storage container and dump some of the stuff into the storage container here. Boom. So this is all my crafting materials here. So most of the stuff we've just picked up has gone into, that's to sell, that's to sell. I'll keep that. That needs to go into a different storage container, into the freighter itself. So there we go. So we all, I don't want to put it in the storage container because it randomizes it, I think. And I'll put all of this in my suit. It is just easier for me to do it this way. Once you get multiple storage containers on the freighter, it doesn't always go into the one I want it to. So that doesn't, I need some of those for crafting later, so I'll keep hold of that. And it's easier to keep hold of these ones because I don't have to fight the sentinels, which are easy to fight now, but I just can't be bothered. I'll keep a stack of Gatnip. I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's for building stuff later on, but exosuit, and we will steal half of the chromatic material. Boom. This is how I've got so much chromatic material. Not only have I got the copper mine on the go, but I've got the ship kicking out about 700 chrome a day. So even if I am not online, it's still ticking away quite nicely. That goes in there, that goes in there, and that's it. Because that's a different container that I'll sell. That one I'll sell. That one I'll upgrade. I think I can upgrade that one at one of the artifact places. You know what? I'm just going to sell it. I can't be bothered. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I'm just going to go to the trade terminal, sell this, and I'll show you the fleet that I've got so far. Sell the pearls. Boop. Scroll, scroll. No, I want to keep that. Sell that and sell that. There we go. I think everything else is being kept at the moment. Yep, there we go. So there we go. I was on 1.2 million this morning. Earlier in the day, about 4 hours ago. Been playing the game. Found a few things. Traded a few things. Sold a few things. And yeah, back up to 7 mil. Right, let's go to the command section and show you the fleet. Oh, not you, not you. That's the mission bit. I don't want to do missions yet. I want to manage the fleet, which is just behind you somewhere. Here we go. So what I do when I first recruit a frigate is to rename it so I know exactly what it's doing at a quick glance. So we've got not only that, if they do upgrade, I can see when they've upgraded. So here we've got the Combat A class, Industrial A class, Explorer C class. It was successful in its mission, so it's been upgraded. So we'll just upgrade that there. This is a new one. This is a B class Explorer. I don't want to dismiss it, I need to find out what number it is. Industrial B, and then we've got all of these other ones down here, and then we go into our second screen. So at the moment they're not that great, it's not min-maxed at all. We're only about 20 hours into the gameplay, I think. I could be wrong, but it's certainly getting there. Getting back to my 100 hours, I'll say that I accidentally delete, but never mind. So that's how we got the thing. Now, what I'm going to do now is just send them all on missions so you can see how I do it. This could be different to how you play or how other people do it. I, again, am not min-maxing anything. Right, we've got Trade Expedition first, because it's a 3-star. So, we will put our top trade. I think I've only got one trade. Have we only got one trade? Where's the support? How do I get to the second page? It's interesting. There should be a well, I'll come back to that one. Got 3 trades. I've only got one trader really. That's a discovery, so let's get the exploration stuff doing that. So I'll send in the B, and then we'll send in these 3 ones. Hopefully with those 4 it should be successful. We've got a balance mission down here, so at that point we will send, I think we'll send in the big combat one, the exploration, the industrial. Yeah, we'll send in the big ones for this one. Launch that. Boom, they're gone. And then this level 1 trade, because we've only got that one trade vessel. Oh, the support vessels with the group that still hasn't finished. We'll send in the trade, and we will send in, oh, you know what, I'm just going to send those 3 in if we've got enough fuel. Yep, there we go. Let me just check the freight to see how much fuel I've got banked. I need more fuel. Fuel is 100 tons. Dihydrogen and tritium. The freighter is out, so it'll take it from other places. How much dihydrogen? Oh, I've got loads. Right, so I'll pick it up, split it down, put that in the freighter, head to the starship, half the tritium, because I need tritium on the starship as well, and then we can put that down here and create more, but keep an eye on the tritium. I need to go asteroid farming. More tritium, there we go. I'm pretty much out of fuel. I've got these though, so I could always crack these open. I mean, I know they're supposed to be for crafting later on, but I've got quite a few, so we'll go down to 25, split the tritium again, there we go, and then pop that in the freighter for more fuel, create more fuel for the next run. There we go. So that's where we're at. My freight, I haven't managed to find any freighter augmentation units yet, which is slightly annoying because I want to upgrade, but I've got no frigate modules yet, and that's where we're stuck. Now this was quite a long video, I admit, so apologies for taking this long, but No Man's Sky is quite a complicated game, and I did ramble a bit, so apologies. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll continue to do my 3 weekly ones, so the next one will be Diablo 4 next Wednesday, Path of Exile on Friday, and then more No Man's Sky on Sunday. I may not do an update video for next Sunday for No Man's Sky. I might do that tutorial video, for want of a better term. I know there's a new game coming out called, I want to say, Starfield. It looks really good. It is also quite an expensive game, looking at the cost conversion for me. But it looks to be a more modern version of No Man's Sky, which can be played in either first person or third person, based on all the research I've done. It's cross-platform. There is some PvP involved in that one, but it's mostly PvE, I believe. So I'm keeping an eye on it, and we will see what happens. Not sure when it's going to come out. So yeah, that could be a better option than playing No Man's Sky, which still has a fair few bugs in it, and it seems that the developer really doesn't have any interest in fixing those bugs. So we will just have to see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.